His appeal seemed more hopeful than honest, but umpire Whitehead's judgment was clearly based on fiction, not friction. If Gower had sued for wrongful dismissal, the replay would have won him the case. But Fowler, urging himself back into form, slowly hauled England out of trouble, reaching his 50 with 3 fours and 1 over from Yardley. A nasty blow on the toe from Thompson caused a 10-minute delay while Fowler received attention and a runner. But once again, Gower, the leg man, wasn't on for long.
And he's bowling. Graham Fowler.
But Botham had also decided attack was the only way to overcome the vagaries of the pitch. He put bat to ball and ball to boundary with brutal effect. He'd guided England past 200 and was 4 runs short of his 50 when he edged into the safe hands of Chappell, who seemed rather pleased. But Pringle and Taylor wiped the smile off his face with a confident and crucial stand of 61. 2 more Englishmen had found themselves just in the nick of time. It ended with yet another dubious decision. Taylor, 5 before wicket.
Is it out? Yes, he's gone.
Despite the disappointments, England had now earned themselves a chance of victory. Jeremy Thompson, ITN Sport, Melbourne.
A man who took up photography after he lost his sight is about to hold an exhibition of his work in Belfast. Hugh McGarry, who's 30, was blinded 13 years ago.
At the start of the Troubles back in 1969, Hugh McGarry was 17 and very naive. Innocently interfering in a sectarian feud, he was blasted in the face with a shotgun. He was blinded for life. Today, Hugh is neither bitter nor demoralized. Instead, he's taken up community work with youngsters and, amazingly, photography. Using an automatic focus camera, Hugh has used up hundreds of rolls of film. Many pictures are useless, but he's getting better. How do you frame your pictures?
Basically the sound. I'm actually taking photographs of the sounds, so I'm trying to line the camera up and frame it round the sound that I'm hearing. Sometimes it can be pretty difficult if there's a whole crowd of kids. It's very hard sometimes to pick out one that you might want to photograph that to me sounds, you know, that bit more unusual or that much more interesting. But I prefer to take kids when they're actually playing about.
Hugh can't see the finished product. Friends have to tell him what's good and what's bad, but some have already appeared in a local news sheet. And in the new year, Hugh McGarry puts his blind man's view of Ulster on show to the public. Kim Sabido, ITN, Belfast.
Finally, thieves who broke into a bank vault in Marbella over the weekend gave themselves possibly the world's most expensive Christmas present, at least £4 million in cash and valuables. They neutralized the alarm system and worked undisturbed for 48 hours, going through hundreds of deposit boxes. Police don't know yet how they got in, but it wasn't down the chimney. That's the news tonight, but in a few minutes you can see the making of 82, ITN's review of the year's news, the pictures, the people, and the places that made 1982. Good night.
Now, here's the weather forecast. There'll be a touch of frost and some fog overnight as temperatures dip close to freezing. Tomorrow will be dry and mild, but a cloudy day with afternoon temperatures 9 degrees centigrade. Light variable winds will become southerly tomorrow, and that's the weather forecast. A reminder that tomorrow night at 11:30, the evening concludes with a spectacular special with the Manhattan Transfer. But now, in a few moments on TVS, Martin Lewis presents The Making of 82.
When I appeared at Wimbledon, I always wanted to play well and be well turned out. And having my kit looking its best is still important to me today. But I found it hard to get the whiteness I like, until I tried Daz Automatic's new improved formula on my not-so-white whites. Apparently, the blue speckles help the Daz Blue Whitener work even better. They certainly helped make a difference to the results. My colours came out really bright and fresh, and when I tested my whites at the window, I saw a new bluey kind of whiteness I really liked. I may not be up to centre court standard these days, but at least my kit is.
New Daz Automatic for a different whiteness you'll like.
We all know the picture of decay in our children's teeth is just not good enough. What Crest Plus and every mum in the country would like is to watch our children growing up with no fillings at all. Well, there's no guarantee of that. But with this advanced fluoride formula, Crest Plus, we are now a step closer to that goal. Thousands of children tested it against our original fluoride formula, and they proved that with Crest Plus, you get demonstrably more protection against decay. So now there's a real chance that when your children grow up, they'll have less decay than you ever thought possible. Crest Plus. We're fighting to make tooth decay a thing of the past.
All Christmas pictures developed at Boots are great value. For example, disc prints only £1.49. Boots, so much more to value.
When you wake up to Brentford.
The sale's on now, so hurry.
Rescued by the Russians.
And just in time for dinner, sir.
I don't know about Russia, Captain, but after dinner, my wife and I generally enjoy a glass of port. Cockburns. Not quite. It's Coburns, actually.
No, we don't pronounce the CK.
Coburns. So that is a clue?
No, that's a clock.
So?
Sock.
Coburn's Special Reserve, a very fine bottle of port.
So I come from Moscow?
Yes, I think you probably do.
When you really know about good furniture prices, go straight to Court's January sale. The sale is on now.
Well, I've been working hard to reach my target, to earn a few bob to take me down to market. The winkles took some chewing, but the rain was nice and warm. On the way to the pub, I fell in love, but I don't think much of you. No, I don't reckon you're one. Roll up your trousers. Courage best, mate. Wash out your gills and jelly dills are good for your brain. With courage best, mate, you can keep the Costa Brava. I'm telling you, mate, I'd rather have a pint of Courage Best down Market in the rain.
Remember a pint of Best. Courage do.
Tomorrow night's film on 4 is Hero. A spell is cast upon Dermot O'Doone, and he runs away with Grania, his best friend's wife.
Nacht urdu skurari.
En juren, savage lafjun. Femishin, hulach, kushiva, avakanish.
Machanyes?
Perminirnda.
Ah, Jermet Gier.
Wel, sure, Gira.
Ami, sherry piat gaien. Afaiku, afaiku sta. Kian sao kambra shira tai.
Avia zanda haya.
Greg and Dunya akachel chemakela.
Myths and legends from the Celtic world in Hero, the film on 4, tomorrow at 9 o'clock on Channel 4.